here. Imperial at Broadway, running red lights. This is very concerning because this is on Imperial Highway. Imperial Highway runs parallel to the 105, and it looks like you may be moving in towards a gas station here just to cut through. So it's going to be northbound Main. So Main runs on the east side of the 110 freeway. It's one of the major streets here through the area.
Person is driving
of Imperial Highway.
like a nut.
Possible stolen car started in Beverly Hills, worked its way there on surface streets for a while.
The shit that I just saw.
Oh wait, no person. Behind it, and they picked it up near the 90 Marina freeway. So it was near the 405 and the 90, and they've been on it ever since. And being really bold with this one. I think that's the best way to describe it. We've seen pit maneuver.
I gotta see if I can show you guys a replay.
Here in the South LA area, and it looks like we might see one more. Oh, look at that!
What
I
the
have
hell?
no idea what that was about. That was not a police cruiser. That was what looked like a civilian vehicle moving very close to the suspect vehicle. I have no idea what that person was doing, but it was another Kia Soul that tried to ram.
What the heck is going on?
I have no idea what that person was thinking or why they were trying to intervene. But here's the CHP trying to do another pit.
Wait, two Kia Souls?
How difficult this is at those very slow speeds. That's not ideal for a pit. You want them to have enough momentum to be able to do that pit. But there's that other Kia. So unclear what their role in all of this is. But clearly they're getting in. They're clearly intervening with these police operations, which is a crime. So you see that it's one Kia behind another. The one that is in the pursuit is the second one. So unclear what that first one has to do with any of this, if they know the suspect in the stolen vehicle pursuit, or if they're just a civilian who thought they would intervene and try to help, which you never want to do. So this is a new one for me. I've seen other vehicles try to intervene before, but never like this. This is really interesting. What looked like two Kia Souls here, paralleling each other northbound on Main Street through the South LA area.
Yo, this is so odd.
I'm probably going to get confused here on which is which, but I know that this one is the one that was in the pursuit, and that second one that's up ahead that just went blacked out is the one that pretty much came out of nowhere and tried to pit the vehicle in that pursuit. They just made that turn there to the east, while the pursuit, though, continues northbound on Main, coming up to 91st, and they're also making an eastbound turn just one street to the north of where the intervening vehicle got involved. Just made a turn as well. And we're a little bit further than we'd like, of course, because we're in the LAX airspace, so we're forced to stay a little bit further. This is 90th Street at Wall, South Los Angeles, southbound, but now westbound. So really weaving in and out of this neighborhood. So maybe an area they're familiar with because otherwise you would think they would just stay on the major streets. So they're back on the big street, though. This is Main. So Main is the north-south that runs just on the east side of the 110 freeway. CHP cruisers behind them. And of course, we're in the LAX airspace, so that's why we're staying a little bit further up this pursuit, continuing northbound here, coming up to 88th Street. So if you're just joining us, again, this is a stolen vehicle pursuit started in Beverly Hills. It's a silver or gray Kia Soul CHP pursuit with ground units and an air unit making its way northbound.
Yeah, right before I started this chase, this guy was driving like a nut and he got boxed in and pitted. They literally boxed him in. He starts reversing his car. They're banging on the car. They broke the glass. Look, they broke the glass. He peeled out. Oh, he almost hit that car.
87th. Yeah, if you can go north on the 110. You can't do the freeway. It has to be Alameda. Let's do it. We're going to try to work our way north as well. We can't stay over the vehicle because of the airspace restrictions. We're going to stay as close as we can and try to work our way to the north. So we'll try to keep tabs of it from a distance, but going to be making its way northbound on Main. There may be times when I lose sight of the vehicle, but I can hear it on the scanner, and then I'll just relay what I hear. For those of you who are following along on the scanner, it is on the CHP frequencies. It's on the blue. So blue 3, B as in boy, if you're following along on the scanner. Still northbound Main at gauge. In order for us to go around, we have to go east to Alameda, and then we can take Alameda to the north. And then once we are clear of the LAX airspace, we'll be able to work our way back west. So hopefully the car will be that far north when we get that.
Let's see something here.
Oh, got lasered again. Don't look that way. Looks like he's continuing under the 110 freeway.
Oh, they're getting lasered? Oh, you posted it? Where is it posted, sir? This is wild, dude.
Hoover.
I can't believe that there was two
Look at
Kia
these speeds, over
Souls.
100 miles an hour. On
This could end really
Slauson,
bad,
continuing
actually.
westbound.
Dang.
See if they'll let you do a, yeah, direct west.
I cannot believe this guy's still going.
Yeah, we just got yelled at for that with the pursuit last week, and I'm sure they're going to be the ones getting yelled at this time.
Oh, is that KTLA they're talking about? Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're talking about it on the radio right now.
Uh-oh.
It's a LAPD's request.
Oh, I don't know who they're talking about.
All right, we're moving through the LAX airspace in Air 7 HD. Still on Slauson, going through Crenshaw. We got some left turning traffic. They're flying through the intersection. Luckily, that was a green light there.
He's not even slowing down, just flying through intersections.
This is a following that Beverly Hills PD started. Came down on the 405. CHP picked it up, and CHP has been continuing to follow this one at very erratic speeds on surface streets through South LA. Still on Slauson, passing Verdun. Very excessive speeds for this surface street. Slauson's a big road, but it's not a road you should be going 100 miles an hour on. There's a red light. We're going to fly through that red light, continuing westbound. You're good to line up with it, I think, unless they're telling you otherwise.
There it is.
Southbound La Brea. Another red light there that we just flew through. And we're back into into LAX airspace again. So you have to excuse the right angle,
Damn.
the wide angle, excuse me, as we
A
barely
turn.
made that turn, that bend in the road heading down La Brea. Looks like he wanted to make a right turn there, thought
Ooh,
better
they're
of
gonna
it,
pit him?
continuing southbound now.
They're going
That
for it. They're
CHP
going for
unit
it.
getting very close. It looks like we might try a pit, and he's just going to come right in front of him. This CHP unit trying to block in traffic, and the suspect able to somehow evade that. I wouldn't even call that a pit maneuver. That was just a block maneuver that I've personally never seen CHP do. And it looks like it didn't work. Running this red light again, making a right turn.
Bruh.
You're not able to go a little further south or no? You pretty much got until Manchester, and he's still north of Manchester. All right, guys, if you're watching, you'll have to excuse us here. We're working with LAX airspace, and we're not quite getting the request we want. Josh, our photographer, doing a great job picking up the pursuit again as we go through these residential neighborhoods. Centinela. Sounds like we're on Centinela now.
Maybe Modi, good morning.
We're coming back northbound. This thing's coming back towards us, which is a good thing.
Oh.
Making a right turn. This is going to be eastbound.
Wow. They really pressing this guy. High speeds.
Oh,
what are they going to do?
This CHP unit making another move. It looks like getting very close to this suspect vehicle, but backing off a little bit because there's some oncoming traffic. There's a pedestrian there, and it looks like we're going to make a U-turn. That CHP unit trying to go for a pit there. There looks to be a lot of damage on that rear bumper, and now we're going westbound Centinela again.
Oh, Kia is putting in work.
I'm hearing CHP mention spike strips. Another left turn. That CHP there right on the bumper. It looks like they're going to go for a pit on that quarter panel.
Can't get it.
CHP thinking otherwise. There's pedestrians. There's parked cars in the area. These very narrow residential streets. It looks like Enterprise Avenue. Sounds like we're eastbound, making a northbound turn now. This suspect just kind of picking areas and then doing a couple circles in them and then moving somewhere else. But now we're coming northbound.
Uh-oh, they're blocking him in. Oh, he's ballsy.
One CHP unit getting in the way.
Oh,
very close to hitting that officer. That suspect coming to a stop. The door's open. Suspect's out. He's running. He's grabbing his waistband. Very dangerous situation.
Get his ass.
A lot of CHP units in the area. And the suspect continuing to run. Looks like he's down Centinela, excuse me. Multiple CHP units are pulling over.
Oh, he's hauling ass.
One CHP unit on foot in pursuit. The suspect looked like he was grabbing his waistband, which could prove to be a very dangerous decision. Now running through an alleyway. If we can scoot a little bit to the west, we'll have to see what's down in this alleyway. You can see those two CHP units making a left-hand turn into the alleyway.
Almost got himself killed.
We're going to do our best to try and see what's down that alleyway. Still dealing with that LAX airspace.
That guy was running wild there. You can tell. Come on.
Sounds like the CHP helicopter has this suspect in the alleyway now. They're directing these other units to the suspect. It's a pretty tough area for us to deal with, dealing with that LAX airspace once again. This CHP helicopter unit is basically creating a perimeter with those ground units. They're trying to get all these units in position to catch this suspect who was last seen running down an alleyway. It does appear that that CHP air unit still has the suspect, still has eyes on that suspect. Sounds like the suspect has moved further south into the next apartment complex down. We're about to go on the air here on Channel 7 if you want to join us there. It does look like at least the vehicle portion of this pursuit has come to an end with a very strange maneuver by CHP, actually putting their vehicles in the way of this suspect to bring it to an end.
Oh, sorry.
The suspect running on foot through a neighborhood here on Enterprise Avenue near the area of Centinela. Suspect running westbound towards Enterprise. The CHP air unit is calling out these alleyways and intersections, getting these CHP officers on foot into the area. There's the suspect again.
What?
There he is again, and one CHP unit right behind him. He has him at gunpoint. There's another CHP unit close behind. Unfortunately, it's going to be in a doorway or behind a tree, so it'll be hard for us to see.
You gotta have him now. This was wild. I wanted to see if I could find that clip from earlier.
Just got permission in Air 7 to move a little bit closer, so we're going to do that for you. Try and see if we can see the suspect being taken into custody. These officers walking away from the alleyway with the suspect in custody. They have him in handcuffs.
Wow, that was crazy, man.
There's our suspect in custody walking down Enterprise Avenue back.
They're walking him out like they got Pablo Escobar in this bitch. Like they caught a big time drug trafficker. This guy was wild as shit, though.
Talking back to some of the officers who are probably a little bit out of breath themselves from this foot pursuit after a wild chase and a crash.
Let's see if I can get this other guy was live already. Let's see if I can find that crazy. Hit up microwave.
Can you see the termination from here? So Enterprise and Centinela is where the suspect is, and the termination is it there? Yeah, okay. This is cool. This is good. This is good.
I'm going to show you guys before we head out.
Copy. Do we have video? Okay, cool. Copy it. Copy it.
That's him. So there was I gotta show you the Kia Soul part. Okay, okay. First, let me show you this. Check out when they box this dude in. This is live police chase. Watch this. This was earlier.
In for the pit right now, CHP.
Feel it.
There you go. Did the pit. Let's see if it was successful. It looks like you might just get boxed.
He's boxing. You think it's over. You think it's done.
Go back. Hit
Boom.
those cruisers, and you can
break the glass. Peel out.
Wow, that was very bold of the officers there with their batons trying to break out the passenger window after that.
And then at some point, another Kia Soul joins the fight. I don't know if they're gonna. I wonder if they ever caught that vehicle. Where's it at?
We might see one more. Oh,
there.
I have no idea what that was about.
That was weird.
Was not a police cruiser. That was what looked like a civilian vehicle moving very close to the suspect vehicle. I have no idea what that person was doing. But it was another Kia Soul that tried to ram this Kia Soul. I have no idea what that person was thinking or why they were trying to intervene. But here's the CHP trying to do another pit.
What the heck?
You can see just how difficult this is at those very slow
and they put their double parking on.
For a pit. You want them to have enough momentum to be able to do that pit. But there's that other Kia. So unclear what their role in all of this is, but clearly they're getting in. They're clearly intervening with these police operations, which is a crime. So you see that it's one Kia behind another. The one that is in the pursuit is the second one. So unclear what that first one has to do with any of this. If they know the suspect in the stolen vehicle pursuit, or if they're just a civilian who thought they would intervene and try to help, which you never want to do. So this is a new one for me. I've seen other vehicles try to intervene before, but never like this. This is really interesting. What looked like two Kia Souls here paralleling each other northbound on Main Street through the South LA area with
Tipsy Gypsy
behind.
Gypsy.
I'm probably going to get confused here on
Thank you for the 10. Appreciate that.
I know that this one is the one that
Thank you for the super chat.
Was in the pursuit, and that second one that's up ahead that just went blacked out is the one that pretty much came out of nowhere and chased while the pursuit though continues northbound on Main, north of where we're forced to stay a little bit further.
That was wild. And then the last part.
We're trying to get a look in the
license plate readers, so we're kind of thinking that that's maybe how they picked it up, as one of the cameras got a.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, here's a pit. Oh,
license plate readers, so we're kind of thinking that that's maybe how they picked it up.
Bad timing.
One of the cameras, second Kia
denied. So
right here looks like it might try something. And very close. Yeah, just they look like the suspect dodged that attempt right there. You know, did back down around the 110. Whoa, right?
Oh, I can't believe this guy did that. Since the other view of that.
Well, right? Oh my goodness! Oh no!
Somebody?
Wow!
Looks like he clipped that.
I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing. What's up with that cop? The fuck, the guy he was like throwing himself in the front of the car or something. What the heck, yo? He should reprimand his ass. That was a wild chase, short chase. Thank you, Joy, for hitting me up. What's up? Chrissy, thank you for the 10. Appreciate that. It says, whoa, you're the man. Love your channel, the community. Homie had the running shoes on, that Kia 2.0. Wow. It was like, I got a soul and I'm super bad. Joy Wilson, thank you for the 5. I want to see the other side of that again on our stream. This cop like try to commando that shit. G.I. Joe this shit. Oh no, wait, that's what's that right here? Come on. Hey, G.I. Joe, that shit.
PHP air unit foot in the way of the.
It was that far back? Jesus.
One CHP unit getting in the.
Bro, this dude, I don't know what the heck is up with this guy.
West, but now we're coming northbound.
Uh-oh, they're blocking him in. Oh, he's ballsy.
One CHP
Let's turn myself down.
unit getting in the way.
Oh, bro, he literally like ran to this bitch. as if he was trying to like off himself. Like, what the heck?
Very close to hitting that officer. That suspect coming to a stop. The door's open. Suspect's out. He's running. He's grabbing.
I don't know what these cops on, bro.
Officer. That suspect.
Ballsy.
One CHP unit getting in the way.
I guess he thought maybe the car was going to get hit, so he was trying to like get out of the way, but he ran right in front of the car. Oh my god.
Northbound.
Uh-oh, they're blocking him in.
Northbound
Oh, he's
Plymouth.
ballsy.
One CHP unit getting in the way. Very close to hitting that officer. That suspect coming to a stop. The door's open. Suspect's out. He's running. He's grabbing his waistband. Very dangerous situation.
Get his ass.
A lot of
Look at
CHP
him. Wow.
units in the area. And the
Look at him running wild. Jeez. Well, thankfully nobody got hurt because I really thought somebody was going to end up getting hurt. All right. I guess I'm going to go back to sleep. Thank you guys for coming through tonight. Let me make sure I got all the super chats. That was a pretty interesting. I wish it was longer, but still a chase is a chase. Alan69 from Brisbane, Australia saying hi, Mel. Shout out. Hey, hope you're doing good. Hey, Moody. Hey. All right. I guess I'm going to call it for now. I'll see you guys later on tomorrow. Adios. Love you. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop.